I've made big and bigger meatball boats, but this is biggest by far. I've also made meatballs many ways, but this time I used panko. Soak a half a cup of panko and 3/8 cup of milk, and that's the only thing I measured in this recipe. I didn't use ground pork this time, but I used 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and I added salt, pepper, a garlic pepper blend, a few chugs of cayenne, and oregano because I didn't have Italian seasonings. It's fine. Then I added in some mustard and Worcestershire sauce. I minced onion, and then I added in the panko crumbs and 1 egg. I gave it a good mix with a fork, being careful not to overmix. And then I started on my meatballs, adding cheese in between each one. I used mozzarella for that. This made about 13 meatballs, lucky number, and these are some of the best meatballs I've ever made. To a hot pan, I added 2 tablespoons of olive oil and my meatballs, and I let them cook pretty much all the way through. Sopped up the grease. I added a tablespoon of minced garlic. Give it a good stir for about 20-30 seconds, and then added in my marinara sauce. Let that simmer and get heated through, and then added back in my meatballs and let them cook on a low simmer for about 10 minutes. While the meatballs were finishing up, I got started on my bread. Grab the biggest, longest piece of Italian loaf you can find and scoop out the insides. I made a garlic butter with garlic, parsley, and butter, of course, but make sure every inch is covered. I toasted in my preheated 350-degree oven, right side up, for about 5 minutes, and then I flipped it over and toasted for another 5 minutes. Loading up my boat with all the meatheads, I then just sprinkled some more sauce on it, and then I had some Monterey Jack cheese that I topped this with, along with parsley and just a little dollops of sauce on that, and then I toasted that in the oven for about 20-25 minutes until lovely. This was absolutely huge, Texas sized, of course, because I'm a Texas girl, and it was super delicious. So I hope you give it a try. If you choose to use frozen meatballs, use those. Use your own seasonings, make it your own, but just give it a try. And thank you for following and watching my videos. Thank you for being here and supporting my little home cooking journey. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Come back and see me.